So guys, I-invite tayo sa Samsung Galaxy Unpacked 2025 and pinakita sa atin 2 new devices na ilo-launch itong July 9. And probably alam nyo na ahead of time, it will be the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 and the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7. But in this video, pag-uusapan lang natin solely yung Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7, what I think about it, what's my first impression, and kamusta naman na aking unang kalikot doon sa device na yun. So stay with me. So my first impression sa Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 is that it's the sexiest Z Fold ever. And probably the lightest din. It's just at around mga 216 grams and probably I would say na it has significantly improved over yung mga predecessor niya. And probably medyo mahirapan na si Honor mang-asar kay Samsung na, huy, slim down ka na, sobrang taba mo pa rin until now. Abangan natin kung anong magiging itsura ni Honor Magic V5. But for now, si Z Fold 7, pag naka-unfold siya, it's just around mga 4.2mm thick. And pag once na naka-fold siya, naka-sandwich siya, it's just 8.9mm thick. Which is by far sobrang slim down compared sa Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Now, another thing that might interest you is yung kanyang outside screen. Dati inaasar ko si Z Fold kasi sobrang narrow ang kanyang screen on the outside, making it hard to type. Honestly, medyo inis ako pang nagtatype ako using both of my hands kasi masyado siyang cramped. But this time around, pero ngayon medyo pinalawak na ni Samsung dito sa kanyang Z Fold 7. And well, it shows. Sa Z Fold 6, it's 59.9mm wide. Ngayon, nag-improve siya by a 5mm na widening, making it 64.9mm wide this time around. Which for me, it's one of the biggest improvement na makikita mo on this Z Fold series. For me, mas na-appreciate ko to yung pagkalapad niya compare sa pagkanipis niya. Kasi mas madali na mag-type this time around. I did try to type kasi hindi ko siya ma-record, no? I'm just using my hand and wala akong dalang tripod. The typing experience is way better based sa aking experience, ha. Now, one thing to like naman dito sa kanya, if naka-unfold siya, you get a really nice immersive screen. Medyo wala ka na mapapansin namang crease dito. Well, kahit sa Z Fold 6 naman, halos wala ka na masyadong mapapansin. Pero one thing to like dito sa kanya, pag naka-open siya, straight na straight siya, hindi siya, medyo may kunting pagka-V, no? On probably, I think si Z Fold 5 ata, medyo may kunting V pa, hindi pa tuwid na tuwid. But this time around, mapapansin mo talaga straight na straight siya. Now, tinis din nila One UI 8 dito together with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 and lalo nila pina-optimize ang kanyang large screen. And binabrag din nila, meron din siya multimodal AI which probably ma-review natin pretty soon, hopefully, pag makakuha tayo ng review unit. Probably maka-review tayo pretty soon pag once na makahiram tayo ng review unit. So don't forget na mag-subscribe dito sa ating channel para ma-notify naman kayo once na nakapag-review tayo in actual dito sa ating channel. Ang bagong Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. Na pag tinignan mo naman sa sides niya, medyo makanto siya. Medyo fina-follow niya ang footstep ng S25 Ultra which is a little bit more of a boxy type ng design. Wala naman ako naging problema doon. Except medyo edgy lang siya on the corners. Well, ang likod naman niya, okay naman sa akin. Nung hinihimas ko, napansin ko na smooth naman siya pero ang kanyang texture is matte finish. So expect na wala naman masyadong fingerprint nakakapit dito sa phone na ito. Medyo limited lang alam ko dito sa kanyang specs but I'll just share you what I know. Now, this phone is being protected with the Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 sa harap and of course, Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 din sa likod with a side aluminum frame to make it sturdy. And itong phone na ito has eSIM capability based sa nakita ko. Now, yung outside screen niya would be a 6.5-incher and yung screen niya inside would be a 8.2-incher. And what I heard is that this would also come together with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Normally, it's a better enhanced edition para sa Samsung. But based on experience, si Samsung tinatrattle niya ang mga flagship phones niya down to a certain level. At hindi mo masasagat ang full potential ng processor. Now, based sa kanyang itsura, it has 3 lenses. It has a wide lens na 200MP. Meron siyang telephoto lens and meron din siyang ultra-wide lens. And yung kanyang front-facing camera sa kanyang cover might be a 10MP na shooter or 12MP. This one would come together with a 4,400mAh na battery which is, well, sana ginawa man lang nila 5,000 para medyo mas tumagal. And it supports a 25 watts na fast charging. Fast, kuno. And it also supports a 50 watts na wireless charging as well. Now, this phone comes in 3 colors. Meron siyang silver shadow, jet black, and yung kanang flagship color which would be the blue shadow. Anong color na gusto niyo? Ako personally nagusto ko yung blue shadow. So what's my verdict naman dito sa phone na ito? Well, I think this would start at around mga 105,000 pesos which is probably somewhere near sa presyo ng Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 or maybe a little bit higher a bit. no? Depende sa kanyang release dito sa Philippines. Pero tansya ko lang, that's just my guesstimate dito sa phone na ito. Kasi ang Z Fold 6 first came out at around mga 105,000 pesos. And another thing na napansin ko dito is, well, magandang kanyang pagka-slim this time around, which will probably give more options sa mga consumers on what to choose. Either you go for mga thin foldables ni Huawei, ni Honor, or you probably might consider si Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 kasi way slimmer and way better ang kanyang front screen for easier typing. And I think personally, may laban na ngayon si Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 dito sa foldable na arena. Kaya guys, ano tingin dito sa phone na ito? Anong verdict niyo? Let me know in the comments. Kung nagustuhan nyo itong video nito, don't forget to share it to your friends. And kung gusto nyo bumili nito phone na ito, once na naging official, I'll post the link on the description box below. And if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And a quick sub sa akin channel is definitely awesome. I'll see you in my next one. And so, ako para sa Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.